Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Women Crushing It Wednesdays. How's everybody doing tonight on this Thanksgiving Eve? How are you, Nika?
I'm doing good. I'm sipping and I'm ready to cook. Right after the show, I'm gonna start cooking. Uh yeah,
Yeah,
let's
same,
get it going.
same. We have a short, sweet like pecan pie show because after this, we got to go start
Cook.
cooking.
Yeah.
I probably don't have to
Yeah.
do as much as Nika because my man's a chef and he's gonna
Yeah.
do more stuff. But I do have to do some small details. So, what are you cooking? What are you gonna do after we get off the show?
So I'm gonna get my smoked turkey legs and stuff going to get that meat falling off the bone, so I can get a good seasoning and ready for the collard greens. Then I have to help my sister make the sweet potato pies. So and
Oh,
then the rest of the stuff we'll make tomorrow, like the macaroni and cheese, the
yeah.
rice, and all
So
that
you're
good
not gonna
stuff.
use the canned macaroni like I
Oh
saw on your
no, no, no!
story.
I posted that as a joke. Y'all never eat no canned macaroni and cheese. Never.
Everything from scratch.
Yeah.
Everything from scratch. Thank
Yes.
you, Writing Yogi. We're so glad you're joining us this week. I know
Yes.
you had something to do last week, and we appreciate you and all your support always. Absolutely. No, I know. Yeah. So I have so much to do too. Like I have little details to do or whatever, but
So
there's so
you're pretty much gonna be like the sous chef for your husband because
I
he's yeah.
am. I am. I'm gonna be holding my wine and being like, "Ooh, should you do that? Oh, we need." And he's gonna be like, "Girl, sit down, sit down, sit down." No, this is gonna be a great Thanksgiving. I'm super excited, and we're gonna have a great guest coming on pretty soon. Anthony Herrera. He's gonna be fighting.
on
Um,
the chocolatito card on December 3rd
on
in
the undercard,
Arizona.
yes. I'm
On
so
the
excited
zone,
to have
yeah.
him on. But I kind of feel sorry for him because he can't eat. You
Yeah,
know,
and I have the chef hat on, like
I like your chef hat. It looks so good. I love the chef hat.
so so we gotta. I know he's gonna be thinking about food with the chef hat,
You're gonna be like
but he still
enticing
has
him.
until December 3rd to make weight, so he
Yeah,
should be
yeah, he
alright.
does. He has a little bit of time. He can probably have a little bit of something. But before he comes on, I've seen some back and forth between Clarissa Shields and Natasha Jonas. Have you seen
Mm.
any of that?
Yes, I have. So I don't know if they already have something set and they're just like starting to get the momentum and the build up going. Because ever since Jonas had her fight, which I think was like 2 weeks ago,
Uh-huh.
that's when all the talking started. So it's starting to spice up a little. So that's something to keep an eye out for.
So
So
do you think that the shit talking started with Clarissa, or do you think that Jonas started it? Because I mean, I don't know where it started. I just saw it today. I
I
was just like,
think
holy
Jonas kind of
shit.
started it in some of her interviews, building up for her fight that she last had. And
Okay.
so I saw Clarissa kind of retweeting those things and responding to the interviews that she has. So I think Jonah started it, and Clarissa's gonna finish it. So
Oh yeah, yeah. She's definitely going to respond always. I had seen Natasha was in an interview, and she said, that Clarissa was not known for her power.
yeah,
But that she said that during the fight, she saw that Clarissa was sitting down with Savannah Marshall, like on her punches, like staying there in the pocket, and she felt like she was trying to prove something. Um, so what are your thoughts on her saying that she's not known for her power? I mean, really, if statistically, she's not.
yeah.
She's
I
not
I don't know
statistically.
if she's referencing to her knockout um record. Maybe that's what she's
Yes.
referencing to, but you know that's not the kind of fighter that Clarissa is. She's not a knockout artist, but she gets in there and she gets the job done. So, every fighter that's gone in there and said that has always gone left the ring with their tail between their legs. So they always, but Clarissa always make them eat the words. So,
That is true. And then I have to pose the question. So a lot of people say, if the girls had 3 minutes and it's because they have 2 minutes, like do you feel like if they had 3 minutes there would be more knockouts in women's fights?
I do think there would be more knockouts, but I don't know if I I don't know how many of them would do it.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, some of there are a lot of female fighters who do get knockouts in these 2 minutes. Like Sinisa,
Yeah.
she be getting knockouts. Like, so it happens. I mean, Alicia Baumgartner, she got a knockout with Terry Harper. So,
Tierra Brown, who
yeah,
is not there in the spotlight but needs to be.
needs to be.
I mean,
Yeah, she needs
she's
to be.
12-0 with like 11 knockouts or
But
12
I
knockouts.
feel like people know that she's a silent assassin, so they stay away from wanting to fight her. So I think her game plan gotta probably be like maybe look sloppy in her next fight, so her next opponent could think that she's beatable, and then
Yeah.
she gotta like hit them with the okey doke. So
Well, the thing is like she doesn't have a promoter, so she's going to have to come B side, which I'm like, okay, bring her B side, but then nobody wants to bring her B side.
yeah,
You
so
know,
I feel like maybe she has to kind of look sloppy in her next fight, and then maybe people think, you know what,
right?
I see something. Let's take that fight, and then when she gets in there, she switches it up back to how she normally fights.
Yeah,
So
that's
yeah,
true.
because her last fight, the fighter her opponent came in overweight,
Mm-hmm.
and she still beat her ass.
She did.
She knocked her out. So it's like,
She's tiny, but she's something
yeah.
else. And then we have the Shotgun Shannon and Ebony Bridges fight
I'm
coming up
I'm
as
I'm ready for that
well.
one. I'm ready for that one. Oh, I
I'm ready
want
for that one
Shotgun
too.
Shannon to load that gun up and let it go. I
Let it
want her to
go.
unleash the. I want her to unleash the clip. Oh my god, she needs to let that clip go. Oh,
Well, and it's like according to social media, it's like um Ebony's like, oh, she's running the show, this and that, blah blah blah. But Shannon's like, you know what? I'm training. Let's go.
yeah, she's. Uh, I'm really rooting for Shannon because
Yeah,
I like.
absolutely.
I'm all about humbling people, and she's one of those people that need to be humbled. And Shannon is like the perfect person that I would love to see humble her, because she's not. She's like very genuine. She's not all about the. She's just really in for the boxing
Oh,
aspect
for
of it. She's
sure.
not in for the limelight because she's not really big on social media. She just really
Yes,
loves the sport of boxing. So, I like to see
absolutely.
people like that, like,
Make it.
make
Yeah,
it.
do
Yeah.
it. Yeah, shout out to Fred Cavazos, HLD, Righty Yogi, Elda, Maestro. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Hit the like button, please. We appreciate everybody in the chat. We appreciate everybody taking out of their time this evening, before Thanksgiving. We have so much to be thankful for. We have some great fights coming up. We really do. So Anthony, who's going to be on the show in just a few minutes, he's going to be on the Estrada Chocolatito 3 undercard. So we have that to look forward to. And then also we have Tyson Fury and
And
I sound like
Chisora.
Tyson Fury and Chisora.
Chisora. Yeah.
A lot of people are not fans of Fury and they want him to lose. And I think that's why they watch. What are your thoughts on this fight?
Well, I felt like there was so many other fights that could have been made with Fury that he was kind of like hinting towards, but then he just came out with Chisora. Like, I felt like the fight between him and um Joshua was kind of brewing. Him and what's the other what's the guy? Ooh, I'm having a brain fart. Um, the one who beat Joshua. What's his name?
You're
You
talking
having a
about
brain fart too?
you're talking about the Bronze Bomber or
No. The one who just beat Joshua. Come on, somebody in the chat. Usyk. Oh, why the fuck?
Usyk. Oh
Oh
yeah,
my
yeah, yeah.
god! If I
All
was on a
hail the
game show, I would have
Gentile
fucking
yes.
lost. I would have fucking lost if I had to pick
Yes.
up. I would have
Like
lost if I would have to pick up the name. I just had a
yeah.
totally brain fart. So I thought that was brewing too. So I just don't know. I feel like this Chisora fight just he always knew he was gonna fight Chisora, and he was just like, you know, giving us
Well,
bullshit on the other end. But
the
I'm
thing
not.
is, because he is retired. Remember, he retired.
Yeah,
So maybe he
retired.
stopped training, and he's like, you know what? In his mind, he needs a tune-up, and maybe in everybody else's mind too, he needs a
But
tune-up.
then say that. Don't start like bullshitting us with these other fights that you didn't have no intentions on doing. So
On doing, and you
yeah,
know what? I mean, I would love to see he and Usyk. I would. Like, I think
I
that
would
would be,
too. That's I would love to see that fight. I would
yeah,
love to see
that
that
right
fight.
there would be a fight that I'd hopefully want to
Yeah,
be
Elder,
at. It'd probably
if I was on a game show, I would definitely get 2 strikes on freaking Family Feud because I had the craziest brain fart. And the thing is, I knew who the fuck I was talking about because his face was right there. Like
You're like,
I
I could
feel,
see his
you know,
monster face.
yeah. And I could not think of the fucking name, yo. That's why I can't go on the game show. I would totally freeze, right?
No, it's okay. It's Thanksgiving Eve. Like, you're allowed to do
Or
that.
maybe I'm getting old and my mind is starting to go.
No, absolutely
You know,
not.
people love to call me old, so maybe because I'm drinking. I'm gonna say I'm drinking. I'm not gonna satisfy
No,
you fucking haters that love to call people
no, no,
old.
no. It just
Like you
happened.
don't have to age too. You know,
Yeah,
like
exactly. No, it happens, and you're gorgeous. Maestro said Usyk isn't ready until next year, and Joshua has
commercial.
commercial engagements. It's a
When you
two.
say commercial engagements, do you mean like modeling and stuff like that?
Like men's
Yeah,
perfume,
like modeling
like
campaigns,
underwear.
or what do you mean? Specify commercial engagements. So yeah, look at us drinking. Look at
Specify.
us drinking like alcoholics.
Yeah, yeah. Specify. Absolutely. And so we have the Tyson Fury. You know what? I'm gonna watch it. Are you gonna watch it?
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch it. I'm definitely gonna watch him and Chisora. But
And
I'm not like excited about it. Like, oh, I can't wait
right,
for this fight.
right,
Like I was
right.
for like Baumgartner, man. Like I'm not like pumped up for this fight, no, but I'm definitely gonna watch it.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch it too.
And then
And
I'll be on here talking shit about it the following Wednesday.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah. We will definitely. But I mean, like I said, I'm not so excited about it either, and I get it. Like, they have to have like something in between the big fights, tune up, whatever you want to call it, whatever. But I'm just glad that, I don't. Whenever Tyson Fury said that he was going to retire, I was just like, why? Like, I mean, he's very exciting to me. Like, I love to watch him. A lot of people hate him; they want to see him lose or whatever. But I like him. I really do.
what's it? That fight is what, December 3rd as well?
Yes. No, wait.
December 10th.
December 3rd.
I
Yes.
feel like there's not really a lot of promotion for it because if we're
There's
being
not.
honest, I really didn't know when the fight was until you
There's
talked
not.
until you said something about it. I didn't
No,
know
I
the
know.
date exactly, but I
There's
knew the
not.
fight was happening. I couldn't remember when because I don't feel like the promotion for that is actually pumped out there.
I
So
think the first time that I heard about it, like, I mean, I knew it was happening. I knew it was in the works, but I didn't realize that it was December 3rd. Was like today when I saw it on Twitter, like the flyer, and I was just like, "Oh shit, that's
oh, we got
December 3rd."
Superman. We got Superman here. All
Okay,
right.
Hey,
Anthony,
Hey.
what's going
Superman, how
on?
Hey.
are
I'm
you?
doing good.
Happy Turkey Eve.
Yeah, turkey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, shoot, I'm gonna have to recreate Thanksgiving because I'm cutting weight right now, so I gotta fight
I was gonna
next
ask you
Saturday.
like, I was gonna ask you, you're gonna have a cheat day tomorrow, but that's another, right?
We were
I mean,
just
because
um,
saying
turkey
that.
turkey is healthy. You could have like a
yeah,
small
exactly.
portion of turkey.
It's not that bad, so it just depends on what
We
you
were
put in
just
it, right?
saying that. We were like, we know he's cutting weight. Like, oh my God, what is he gonna
And then
Yeah.
eat?
I'm here with
So
like my chef hat and
You know what's funny? It won't be as bad this year because last year when I made my pro debut, I had to weigh in the day after Thanksgiving.
mm, mm.
Yeah. But I
You
wasn't even
at
know.
least you
home.
have some more days.
Yeah, I wasn't even home. I was on the East Coast.
That's
Oh my God!
crazy.
So why are they torturing you like this? This is
I don't know. It's like every year. But
every
I'm
year.
just glad. I'm just glad that I'm gonna fight right before Christmas because I feel like Christmas is the one that really matters.
Oh, for
Well, the one that
the
really counts.
tamales,
Yeah,
menudo,
Right.
like
Hispanics, we
Yeah.
celebrate on
we
Christmas
tear it
Eves
up.
and we
Right.
do the damn thing. Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely. So Anthony, so we were talking about that. Like, so what's your game plan for tomorrow? Like we're not going to ask you your game plan in the ring because we don't want to give those
Right.
secrets away. But what's your game plan for tomorrow? Like,
I mean, I'm pretty disciplined to not like screw up, the diet. But just keeping it pretty light. Just get a little bit of whatever. I'm not gonna eat tamales or anything like that or anything crazy. That's really gonna make me balloon up. But yeah, I get some turkey or whatever, or even something else. I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be turkey. But for
Right.
most of the day, of course, I'm gonna still work out, get my workout in, then eat a couple meal preps, and then maybe have a little something, But
Okay.
um, yeah, just want to torture myself too much.
No,
I'll
that
be I'll
sounds
be good though.
good. That
Yeah.
sounds really good. So we were talking about how you're going to be on the Estrada Chocolatito
Chocolate.
3
You've been saying it
underground.
good.
So Nika usually says it because she says it really well. Say it,
Chocolatito.
Nika. You say it so
Chocolatito.
good.
Chocolatito. 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 Chocolate. Yeah.
There you go. Undercard. And I mean that's huge. Like I think that's like freaking huge.
Mhm.
Whenever you got the call to be on this card, what were we thinking? Like, oh wow, yeah, let's go.
Well, yeah, I think it's a good opportunity. Especially since I'm in that weight class, the Superfly, and yeah, I found out maybe like a couple months back that there was a possibility that would be on that, and I was like, yeah, let's go for it. And yeah, it's just another chance for me to showcase my skills, and I'm real excited.
So I know you get this question all the time, but what do you know about your opponents?
What do I know about my opponents?
Yes. Yeah, your opponent, the one that you're gonna face.
Oh,
What's
oh
his
well,
name? Segura.
right, right. Well, just to keep it short and brief, I just see some things I could take advantage of, and I'll show I'll show that on next Saturday.
Okay, that sounds good. I like that. So right now, Estrada and Chocolatito, they're 1-1, right?
Right. I think. Well, I think Chocolatito. I mean, it should be 2-1. I think for Chocolatito. I
Okay.
mean, I mean, I mean, two and
Yeah.
zero, 2-0.
2
Sorry.
0. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2-0. Do you agree, Nika?
I do agree. That's
I
why I
mean,
took a
I do
sip.
too.
That's why I took a sip because I
Yeah, yeah,
agree.
yeah. No, I do too. I believe that too. And I think that he'll have his hand raised. Do y'all predict the same thing for that
I
night?
predict. Yeah. I think it will be a unanimous decision win for Chocolatito.
That's awesome. I
Yeah.
saw that. So you didn't get to meet Juju Ballo because he was on the youth, and then he came up to elites. But he was sparring Chocolatito too,
Mm.
getting him ready for this fight, which I thought was like really cool. Um, and he's so humble. Like Chocolatito, he like takes the pictures. He like does everything. Have you ever sparred him? Have you ever worked
Um,
with
I
him?
I have never sparred him. I would like to get to get a few rounds in with him. Actually, one of my sparring partners went to spar him. I think last week. So he said his work rate's pretty high. So I mean,
Wow.
I'd like to probably spar him in the future if that's possible. But if not, I mean, shoot, it's fine.
That's fabulous. No, that's fabulous. So tonight we have like a very short, sweet show because we have to both go back and start cooking in a little while.
Hmm.
So we're not going to keep you long, but we had some questions. So Nika, you had a question for him.
So this is kind of like a little game that we were gonna do. It's kind of like a little Thanksgiving game. So since it's Thanksgiving, and I know you've been boxing for a while, so if you had to plan a Thanksgiving meal and naming boxers, who would you have cooking a turkey? Who do you think in boxing would be a great cook?
I was
Besides,
thinking.
and you can include yourself. Would you be the one cooking the turkey, or or maybe?
Nah, I'll just wait till I could eat. But I think I'd probably go over like Chris Algieri because
Okay.
isn't he like a nutritionist or something?
Yeah,
Yes,
no,
he
you know what?
is.
There's a fighter. Oh God, what's his name? Oh, he's Asian, and he on Instagram. This man can cook. Oh, what is his
Or probably
name?
like I don't know, man. I'm probably Chris Algieri.
I
Yeah.
Chris
like
Alger.
that. I like that.
Yeah, if he's a
Yeah.
nutritionist, then yeah, I'm most likely he can cook. So that's a good that's a good pick.
Yeah, that's a really really good one. That's a really good one.
Or like maybe like I don't know, like Andy Reese or something. The way we could feast.
Okay. Well, we know he likes to eat,
Yeah.
Mhm.
but can he cook?
That's the thing. I don't know. So I
That's the question.
from the boxers that I know that can probably cook. Well, yeah, Chris Algieri could cook. I think I saw something on him
Okay.
Yeah,
that
for
he would
sure.
like meal prep, and I mean I don't know if he could make like a turkey and like make it
Well,
pretty
no, if he's
good. And
meal prepping, I'm pretty sure
yeah,
he can make a turkey. Yeah.
yeah, I'd have to be the judge of that. But I think I probably have to go with Chris Algieri.
Okay, that's a good answer. So, okay, and then so we have two more questions. So, your top 3 desserts. What are
What's
your
up, three?
top 3 desserts for Thanksgiving?
Um, for Thanksgiving, probably some flan.
Mm,
Yes.
Uh, I don't know.
I
That's
love
kind of hard
flan.
because I'm not really like into desserts like that.
That's
Well, I mean, for sure,
Okay.
ice cream. That's like when I think of desserts, it's always ice cream.
Okay, flan,
Um,
ice cream, and if you
uh,
were just like had to pick one more,
I'll just say brownie.
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 Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, so the last one is who would you invite to a Thanksgiving dinner as
They
for
have to be
man,
all
boxers?
boxers.
All
have to be
boxers.
boxers. Who would I invite?
Yeah.
I don't know.
They have to
Probably
be
yeah,
boxers.
Mike Tyson.
Anybody you want,
Oh,
dead
Mike
or
Tyson. You
alive.
see? Oh, you
Yeah,
know what? You're my type of guy. I love Mike
yeah, because
Tyson is my
I know he's
favorite.
gonna have some interesting stories to tell me. You know, I do
Stories.
have a lot of
He's
questions
gonna
to
be
ask him.
high as fuck.
Yeah, on
Just-
D, yeah. Tell me his You know what's crazy? I actually did this breathwork therapy not too long ago, and it was a crazy experience. So I wanted to ask him like something about that. It was pretty crazy. It's like a natural way to release DMT. So you guys should actually look into it. I don't know if you guys ever tried it or heard about it, but it's called breathwork, and you pretty much get high on.
Oh, I
Okay,
think you're.
you kind
I
of
don't
cut
know.
out for a second. Okay, so you said you would invite Mike Tyson,
Right.
and you wanted to ask him what again? Repeat.
I
I don't
wanted
know
to
what
ask
happened,
him.
but
Yeah, I wanted to ask him some questions about like I guess like well because I did a breath work. I don't know if you guys ever heard of that.
no.
I did a
No.
session. All right, so I did a breathwork session like what was it like in September, and it was like a crazy experience that I had. So it's like a natural way to release DMT that your brain releases, right? Just from your own
Mm.
oxygen. So it's like you're getting high off your own oxygen, and
Oh
it's
Oh
wow.
supposed to
wow.
like what's that?
I
I
said, oh,
said, oh
we
wow.
both said,
Yeah,
oh
no,
wow.
yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, it's really crazy. So I wanted to like I had a crazy experience when I did it. So like I wanted to ask him some things about that, you know? So I mean, if
Okay.
you guys never tried it or heard of it, you should look into it, and I really recommend it. It's like really crazy. It's like a really trippy experience.
Oh
Okay, we're gonna
wow.
look
You
into
got
that.
yeah. You have to send me the
Yeah,
information on that. That sounds.
Yeah,
yeah. It's called
I'm very curious now. So
yeah, it's
I'm
called
very
breath work.
curious.
You just breathe through your I think it's you just breathe through your mouth. It's like a guided it's not even meditating because it's way more intense than meditation. Like
Okay.
but you just breathe through your mouth. There's YouTube videos on it, but I would recommend going into like a an actual group session with like many other people. And it's
Okay.
pretty crazy. Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna look into that. So that's one. Give us 2 more boxers that you would have at your Thanksgiving dinner. 2 more.
Two more boxers. Um
Yes.
I would be fine with just Mike Tyson, but I know.
yeah,
I
Mike
know you
Tyson.
would.
Probably
Yes.
probably Pacquiao. I don't know, for some reason
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he's like a
Okay.
cool dude to hang around with. Manny
That's a
Pacquiao.
Mm-hmm.
good one.
Um and then I have to pick one more. Probably like
Just
Sugar
one
Ray
more.
Leonard or something.
That's a
Sugar Ray
good one
Leonard.
too.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a nice
Yeah.
Let
lineup.
me tell you. Yeah, that's a good list.
Mm.
Like I'd be in awe. I wouldn't be able to cook or serve anybody anything because I'd be like, ah, that would be awesome. That would
So
be so
I have a
great.
question for you as well. So I see you have the Clark Kent thing going on, and you have the
Right.
Superman thing going on.
Yeah.
How did you come up with this name for yourself, Superman? Is that like one of your favorite movies, or because you
No.
definitely have the Clark Kent thing going on for sure.
Yeah, no, I didn't even give myself that name. People chose it for me. Yeah, it's just a name that stuck. So, I started wearing glasses when I was in high school, and I started boxing around the same time when I was a freshman. I was around 13. So when I would go to the gym before I would spar, they will see me like, oh, like it's just this dork with glasses, like he's not gonna do
Okay.
anything.
Yeah.
Then when I would spar him, I'll put a beating on him, and then like, man, you're just like a completely different person in the ring. So they would call me Clark, Superman. So that's kind of how it stuck.
Oh, that's
I
great.
will say, I mean, you might think like, I mean, he's flyweight, but he is very strong, very powerful. I've done mitts with him many times back in the day, and he is freaking strong. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, no, he really is. The looks are deceiving
Mhm.
sometimes, and he's one of those people that it's deceiving. That's for sure. So, and before we let you go, so the same same date that you're fighting is Tyson Fury and Chisora. So what do you think about that fight and who wins?
I haven't really seen too much of Chisora. Um, I mean, I'm not sure, man. I haven't seen too much, so I can't really. I know how Tyson Fury fights. You know, I know he's a great boxer. He's very slippery. His movement's great. Um, I haven't seen too much of the other of Chisora, so I'd have to look into that
Okay, that
before I
sounds
would make
good.
a decision. Yeah.
So
Maya, can you give me one last question? Yeah.
what should we expect on December 3rd in Arizona with your fight?
Oh man, you're gonna see a great performance. I'm prefer to go 6 rounds, but it might go less. You know, in my favor. So, um, and just watch out for my ring entrance. It's gonna be It's gonna be pretty cool.
It's gonna be
My
it's gonna be
outfit. I think
extra. Okay.
my outfit will be. I mean, it'll be a little funny. So I mean, just check it out.
Okay.
I'm
But
all about extra and all the
yeah,
theatrics.
a great performance. I had a great camp. I just finished sparring today. You know, I got in some good work, and I'm just ready. I'm prepared. So yeah.
That's awesome. So for my last thing, um, you've been through the amateur program. You've done everything, and to where you're at now. What advice do you have to boxers that are 8 years old, 10 years old, just coming up, that want to be where you're at one day? What advice would you give yourself when you were 8 and 10 years old? Between eight
I'd
and 10 years
say
old.
I'd say try not to waste a lot of time if you want to take the sport serious, you know. I know support's very important. I know that's mainly what keeps someone in the sport. But if you have that support or try to find someone trustworthy, try to get as much amateur experience as possible because that's gonna help you. That's gonna set you up in the pros. And believe me, like I didn't really see it back then, but it's like that amateur experience is gonna help you.
Absolutely. I totally agree. I
Yeah,
do. I thank you so much for coming on. I
of course.
do. Tell everybody where they can find you, your social media, your fight date, where they can watch you. Give them all the information.
Yeah, so next Saturday, tune in December 3rd. I should be like one of the first couple fights on Before the Bell, YouTube live stream on Matchroom Boxing's YouTube. So check that out, and then you can follow me on Instagram at _ Anthony C. Herrera, my Twitter at Anthony C. Herrera, I believe, and my Facebook, my happy page at Anthony Herrera. Yeah,
Thank you so much. You have a good night, and
you
I
too.
hope you get to eat a little something tomorrow.
I'll be better than last year for sure. So
Yeah.
I'll be fine.
I'm not
What's
supposed to,
up?
I've said this before, I'm not supposed to have favorites, but Anthony was definitely one of my favorites back in the day. He was. You
It's
have
so
a good
Likewise.
crazy
night.
because looking at him, like he does have the Clark Kent thing going on. You would never know that he was like a boxer or anything. So
Yeah.
Right.
that's like the perfect fit for you.
Yes, absolutely. You have a good night and happy
All right.
Thanksgiving, Anthony.
All right.
We
Happy Thanksgiving.
appreciate
Thanks
you.
for
Look
coming
into that
on.
breath work too. Check it out.
Yes,
The
yes,
breath work.
I
Absolutely. We're
definitely,
going to.
yes.
We're going to do that. Absolutely. I appreciate you.
All right.
Bye.
All right.
Okay, girl, he's good. Like, yeah, he like I said, I wasn't supposed to have favorites, but he's definitely one of my favorites.
Yeah,
So before
he definitely looks like Clark Kent, like such peppery look and stuff. You would never know
yes.
that he was like a boxer in the ring, just like destroying people.
No, I know. I mean, if you saw him like in 7-Eleven or Walmart, you're gonna be like, oh, look at this kid. Like, I mean, he's little, but he hits so freaking hard. I've done mitts with him so many times. For his weight and his height, he's freaking powerful. He really is. And he's a good kid. He really, I say kid, he's 21, but he's a kid to me. He's a kid to me. Before we like check up out of here and go start cooking,
Yeah,
last words, girl.
my sister would text me. She's like, "Are y'all almost done?" I'm like, "Relax."
You're like, yes, girl. I know. I hear my husband downstairs in the kitchen. I'm like, I'm coming. The prep, the sous chef is coming. I'm coming.
No, you know what? HLD, he is like Fundora because Fundora has
He
the same
is.
Clark Kent look. He
He
definitely
does. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, he really does. Absolutely, HLDS. Thank you. He really does.
So, did you ask me a question?
No, I just said last words.
Last words.
Before
Okay,
we
my
go
bad.
downstairs. Well, I'm
Oh,
going
my bad, my
downstairs,
bad.
start helping my husband, and
Yeah.
you're gonna go. Your sister's like, "Hello, let's go."
I go, yeah. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in on Thanksgiving Eve. We appreciate all of our supporters, everyone in the chat. You always have great questions,
Yes.
great opinions. So we definitely appreciate that. And I want to say I'm thankful for having friends like Christine, Esmeralda, and Nancy. This is like a getaway from life sometimes to just like
Yes.
talk about boxing or whatever. So I want to wish everybody happy Thanksgiving. I hope your turkey and your food comes out good. I hope uh, yeah. Um, so yeah, we'll be back here next Wednesday to talk about
Yes,
the
and we have
fights.
we
Or no,
have
wait,
top
there's no
ranks.
fight. Wait, is there a fight this weekend? There is a fight this weekend. No?
Yes.
I
Yes.
feel sorry for anybody that's fighting this weekend.
I
Like
know.
right, the Thanksgiving weekend. Oh no, it's the freaking the what you call it fight, the Cepeda and Progress fight.
Yes.
So that's gonna be a good fight because Cepeda just had a freaking car accident on Monday. Like this man is made of
Oh my gosh,
steel.
that's
Like
insane.
he didn't pull. They didn't change the day. They didn't pull out.
No,
Nothing like that.
he didn't pull
He
out, and
definitely.
he could have pulled out.
Yeah, he could have. He definitely had a great reason to pull out, but he didn't. So that's definitely something to commend.
Yes.
I hope it doesn't affect him in the ring anyway. That he doesn't know subconsciously.
Right. Yeah, because
Subconsciously.
sometimes you don't even feel like something that
Yeah.
happens to you until later. But I mean, total respect. Like that, yeah. That's insane.
Claudia just said she missed her nephew. Yeah, he just went off.
Oh, I'm sorry. He just went off. I'm so sorry. He just went off, Claudia. But thank you so much for tuning in. And you could like go to our YouTube page, check out the interview. He was amazing as always. We appreciate him so very much, and we appreciate you tuning in. Yes, let's go, Anthony. Yes, absolutely. Clark Kent, Superman. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And I just want to say happy Thanksgiving to everybody. And yes, I love my girls. I do. My Nika, my Nancy, my Esme. I'm so thankful for y'all. I'm thankful for the show, thankful for the chat. Please hit the like button, subscribe if you're not, and we will see y'all next week. We have Top Ranks Charlie Sheehy on as a guest, so it's going to be a good night. So we appreciate y'all so much. We love to love you, and everybody, happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I hope everybody gets some good it's deals for Black Friday because I brought a TV yesterday because they already got Black Friday deals on Walmart. Just giving you a heads up. So I brought a TV for my room for like $200, a 55-inch TV. So go ahead on Walmart.
Okay.
Walmart, go ahead and sponsor us because I just gave y'all a plug. But yeah.
Everybody, we love you too. Claudia, thank you so much. Maestro, Righty Yogi, everybody that tuned in, we just appreciate y'all so very much.
Yeah, so now I'm gonna go ahead and start cooking.
Yes,
and slaving in the kitchen.
Absolutely, we gotta get busy. We gotta get busy. But everybody have a good night, and we appreciate y'all. We love to love you, and we'll see y'all next Wednesday for Women Crushing It Wednesday. Have a good night.
Have a good night, y'all.